Hey, y'all. I'm going to show y'all how to make some kicking skillet corn. Y'all hold tight. So what we have done is taken 2 slices of bacon, split them in half, and we're going to fry them up. And they are almost ready, as y'all can see. We fix to get a plate and put these on it, and we'll be right back. Now, if you want to, and you're a fat boy like me, just eat it. But remember, if you want to, you can crumble it up and throw it in your corn too, which is what we'll do with the other 3 pieces. But leave your bacon grease in the pan, and then get your butter. All right, y'all, so we got the famous country crock. What you want to do, you want your pan off. You don't want to burn your butter up. You might need that to cool off for just a second. It's smoking a little bit, but I think it'll be all right. Because we're making skillet corn. 1, 2 big heaping spoonfuls, and we're gonna let that cook down. It's okay if it browns a little bit because that's what's gonna give it flavor. You just don't want it so hot that your butter instantly disintegrates and chars, okay? You want it hot where to melt. So let's get the crack-a-lack in here. So what we're gonna do now is add 1, 2 cans of whole kernel corn, and 1, 2, 3 cans of cream corn. Take our buttery spoon here. We're gonna stir that up. Y'all, I'm holding my device with my right hand and stirring with my left hand, and I am not left-handed. So, hopefully I won't splatter this all over me. Next thing we're gonna do is take our pink sea salt grinder. Y'all, I don't have no way to hold this thing. So let's see what I can figure out here. So it don't take a whole lot of salt because your bacon's been salted, your butter's been salted, unless you use unsalted butter. And your canned corn, well, of course it's gonna come with salt, unless you get the no salt kind, which comes in a different color can, might I add. But you can get unsalted canned goods. So, y'all see this right here? We're gonna turn this baby up on high. We're gonna get to cooking. Then we're gonna cut it back to medium, and we're gonna keep it stirred every couple minutes. It's gonna take probably an hour and a half to get this done. So y'all just hold tight. Also, you don't want to forget to crumble your bacon up in there. You ain't got to. I'm gonna tell y'all something else you can do. You can add some onions. You can add garlic. You can add whatever you want to your corn. Around here, they love the basic stuff, so that's what we fixing. And it's not gonna hurt anything. That's some good bacon. And the other thing we fixing today is gonna be some fried chicken, southern fried chicken. I'm gonna do mine in olive oil. I'm gonna do theirs in vegetable oil because you can deep fry chicken in vegetable oil, whether you know it or not, and it actually has a higher smoke point than other oils. And some people freak out about it and all this. No, there's a bunch of fake stuff going around. Don't listen to them. I washed my hands here. The chicken police will come get me if I don't wash my hands. Yeah. Now, as you get to cooking, y'all see I done put some in there, but don't forget to add your black pepper, because the black pepper is really what makes the skillet corn better. Got to excuse the stove, I got grease all over it this morning. Where I fried some bacon and eggs. It's actually olive oil, but it splatters a little bit out of my little frying pan, so it is what it is. It don't really matter. Y'all don't really care. So we're on a cooking roll here. We just keep it stirring. I'm gonna tell y'all, once this starts, y'all see the steam coming out of it. We'll see your moisture will cook out and it'll start to get thicker. And as it gets thicker, it'll start trying to stick. But what you want to happen with skillet corn, you want it to stick. You want it to brown. You want them chunks of brownness. That's what makes it taste so good. So we're gonna let this cook down. Then we're gonna come back in probably 30 minutes and show you what it's looking like. Now it's let's make the Karens go crazy. Watch this. You wanna watch them lose their minds? I'm gonna deep fry my chicken in olive oil. Oh no, Bobby, you can't do that. It's full of carcinogens. It's smoke point. Oh my God, you're gonna die. Shut up, Karen. Just shut up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because your mama's, uncles, aunts, brothers, nieces, nephews, imaginary friend told them that olive oil will kill you if you get it too hot. Don't make it true. You should go watch Dr. Ken Berry. He's got a good video on this, by the way. And, yeah, once again, shut up, Karen. Nobody cares what you say. But I'm going to cook mine in olive oil because I like it. And it's a whole lot better for you than your canola oil and your vegetable oil, I guarantee it. Because now we know that natural fats isn't the problem with heart issues, with heart disease. It's the fake fats. It's the polyunsaturated fats. It's the, please, get you some soybeans and squeeze them and show me how you get some oil out of them. Or even corn. Come on, do it, show me. They use chemicals to get all this stuff out. And you wonder why people have some heart disease and everything else. So, yeah, Karen, shut up. Shut. Watch me. Now, for the young folks who don't have any issues with their hearts or anything else. Uh-oh. I got the wrong bucket. It's the old oil that gets poured back in here. All right, y'all. I got the right one. And we're gonna pour it in the CF14, the chicken fryer. Yeah, buddy. That's for the other folks here who don't care about their health. Apparently. We'll be back. So we're about 30 minutes in and y'all can see how it's thickening up. And I am on medium heat. I start on high and get it rolling for about 5 minutes and I'll turn it to about 7.5 for about 5 to 8 minutes and I bring it to 5 and just let it cook off. It's gonna be a while yet. But vegetable oil in the chicken fryer and olive oil in my little skillet to fry mine with. Ooh. So y'all, we're finna season this chicken. We're gonna use Cavender's all-purpose Greek, black pepper, garlic powder, and so we got 6 or 7 leg quarters in here that I cut up. We're gonna take the slap yo mama. Sprinkle it in there. Then we're gonna take the Cavender's. We're gonna take our garlic powder. of great value. And some more great value. Put ground black pepper. It don't take much. Then we just mix it up good. Because it's going in flour, then it's going in the grease. We're gonna mix this up and let it sit for about 20-30 minutes. I may have to put a little bit more. Slap your mama in here, but we'll see. I don't know, it's looking alright. We're gonna let it marinate in that, just let them seasonings suck into them skins and into that meat. So we'll be back here shortly. We also got our flour here. Dump a little black pepper in it. Tad bit of Morton salt because our chicken is pretty well seasoned. So we're just going to put like a teaspoon or two in there. We're just going to mix it up. We're going to do it by hand because right here by the sink, I just wash my hand, you know. So try not to splatter it all over the place like I do. Look at that. So yeah, we're about 40 minutes in. Turn my heat back up just a little bit. See how thick it's getting. So you want to stir this at this point about every 5 minutes. As you get closer to an hour, you'll be wanting to stir it. Stay on top of it. You want it thick. You want it to stick a little bit. But you don't want it to burn. So I'll show y'all when we get there. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, y'all. It's chick on time. Oh, I am so messy when it comes to chicken. We're just gonna dip our chicken in the flour here. Y'all, there's a little bit of water in the bottom there. Once you season everything and let it sit for a little while, you just roll your chicken around real good. Then you flour it. Set it off in there. Ha. There's just a little bit of water in the bottom, and it just helps for the seasoning to stick. Look there. And I got it cut down on 2 right now. We was right at 350, so it was time to cut it down. This side right here is a double burner, so it cooks just right. Perfect for frying chicken on. I usually do all my thighs first and do the legs last, but I'm kind of preoccupied with trying to record. So, bad sacrilege today. Let me back this up a little bit. I always like to go skin side down first. See if we can drop one more in there. Always pick your skin up. Make sure you get your flour underneath there, because this makes for a crispier chicken. Woohoo, we got 4 in there, and we're gonna fry these up. Y'all hold tight. While we're sitting here, check our temp again. Chicken usually makes it go down a little bit. Yep, right around 300 now, so we're going to turn it back up after we stir our skillet corn here. Yep, start to stick. Look there. That's what you want right there. And stir it good. And you'll let it do that 1 or 2 more times, just depending on what your temp is. You want to be able to scrape just a little bit off the bottom there. That's the secret to good skillet corn. So let's crank this baby back up some. It'll jump right back up to temp because this eye gets hot quick. I'm gonna show y'all a little trick my mama used to do because she never knew when her chicken was done. I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody loved my mama's fried chicken. The neighbors would smell it and come a-running. You know what I'm saying? They knew when Miss Martha was frying chicken. So it's not ready. I'm just gonna show y'all this. She would always take her knife and go right down beside the bone. And not only, see that? Right down beside that bone. Not only did it let her know that the chicken was done or not, I don't know if but it also, if it wasn't done, it helped it cook a little faster down to the bone and on her thighs and stuff. Right beside that skin, she would poke all the way around, and that just helped to get done a little faster and a little better. That way she knew that her chicken was done. Alright, so we just had our second round of sticking on our skillet corn. So at this point, y'all see how thick it is? Yeah, buddy. What we're gonna do is just cut her off and slide it to the back. So she's more or less done. You can sit there and finish cooking. I'll stir it again in about 5 minutes and just let it go on with its life till it goes in somebody's belly, right? Make sure your heat don't get too high and you won't burn your chicken. And make sure you turn your chicken if you're not deep frying it. It don't hurt to turn it a few times while it's cooking because try the grease kind of come up over the top. It keeps it hot and get crispy anyway. So now if you only had a half a pan of grease, only covering half the chicken, you're going to let it cook about 8 or 9 minutes on one side before you flip it. But at this point, we good to go. Alright, I'm going to share a little secret with y'all. Don't see the chicken police nowhere, do you? Alright, hang on. Yo, what? See this? Now, I get my grease at 350 when I put it in, but I keep it between 320 and 340. And what that does is keeps you from burning your chicken, keeps you from overcooking it. It may take a few minutes longer to cook, but it gets done. You know what I'm saying? And it's a little bit juicier if you don't cook it too fast. Now, if you cook it too slow, your bread is going to be soggy. That's just all there is to it. You have to make sure it's at least 320 degrees when you fry it. And keep it there or above. If not, your bread is going to get soggy. Anyway, that's just a little secret I thought I'd let y'all in on. Don't tell nobody. Now, I don't know if y'all can see this on the camera. Y'all see that crispy golden look on that chicken? That's how you know it's pretty much done. You start getting that crispy gold color on it. This one right here we know is done. I probed it a few minutes ago and it was 171, so we're going to put it on our thing right there. See that foam right there? That's where I poked it with my meat thermometer. See how it's coming out clear? That means it is done. You ain't gonna find no blood in that piece of chicken right there. Now, my headphones keep catching on my handle here. I probably need to move it around. Oh yeah, gotta fix that problem. Let's take our meat thermometer here and watch this. The thickest part of the chicken. So I'm gonna tell y'all now, meat thermometer or not, you can stick your meat thermometer in the thickest part of the chicken and it can say 180, 200 and it'll still bleed. But let me tell you something, it's down beside that bone that matters. See how that's crispy look? Got golden crisp look. That's what you want on your chicken. Y'all see that? And it's okay if it gets a little dark in some spots. To me, I love the taste of that part. That little darker part right there. The skin, you can't beat the skin. All right, let's get loaded up for round 2, then we're going to do the olive oil. And we got round 2 in. Got crusting over. After about 5 minutes, you can flip it if you want. That's what I like to do. Some people like to let it sit a little longer. But keeping chicken for years, that's the way I've always done it, and it's always turned out good for me. It also lets you know that your grease ain't too hot. With a little bit of chicken fries. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. Oh no, the carcinogens in the olive oil. Oh no! Shut up, Karen. Alright, y'all. We just dropped this baby in. We're going to check the temp. It was 350 when I dropped her in. Olive oil thickens. So you have to watch it. Maybe add a little more sometimes. Or sometimes you can add a little bit of other cooking oils and it'll be fine. But you got to watch what you're doing. Yeah, it's about 290, so we're going to kick it back up a little bit, y'all. You got to flip this, so we'll be right back. Alright, we got her flipped. We got her kicked on back here. I turned it up some. Let's see if I can get it back up here. It don't hurt to get below for a few minutes and it just keeps right back up. Let's crank it up. So. As long as it's still sizzling like that, we're good. Just don't want to leave it like that. Whew, 273, we're going to crank on up. Y'all had got up to 370 something. So I had to move it off the eye and I let it hit 350. That's why it's doing that. But it will be just fine. I will show y'all why. I will show y'all. So let me get this all rolling. And I'll be back with the finished products. Alright, y'all, check this out. Woohoo! Ain't that pretty? Look at that. We're getting close. We're gonna do that one. Then we got them 2 to do. Oh yeah. So about 20 minutes I'll be eating. So we'll show y'all when it gets done. Can you tell the difference? Not really. This is going to cook in olive oil. And we got our last 2 legs going here. And there we go, folks. Olive oil fried chicken, and it's crispier. It tastes better too. Y'all don't forget, y'all try this. Let me know how y'all like it. And we'll see y'all next round. Oh, and by the way, Karen's, shut up.